Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Taurus. It's your girl, Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2022. Welcome to 2022. This is the real new year. The real new year. And on March 20th, Aries gets the sun. So there is this big highlight here on who are you now? Who are you at this point? After everything. Who are you now? Ooh! Who are you now, Taurus? There may be structure, discipline, like really leveling up, you really showing up in a different way. And it's interesting because the download that I got for you guys was the word bare. There's something about being bare, B-A-R-E, like vulnerable, translucent, like bare-faced, bare skin. I do feel like it's important to maybe simplify your diet, simplify your makeup routine, simplify maybe something that you're doing to your skin. I feel like maybe something about going raw. Watch yourself. But either way, Taurus, be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. For daily content, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. For TikTok, at justjeverything. And for other dope shit that I do, you know, the spirit soaks, the spirit scrubs. It's all on my website, justjeverything.com. Taurus, hydrate, light it if you got it. Know that I'm burning one with you in spirit. And trying to get the ops any opportunity. I can feel some of you asking, like, why aren't you sucking on camera anymore? Just taking this other places. Anyway. Venus and Mars, your ruling planet, and Mars have been conjunct for way longer than the normal 10 days that they're normally together. It's about a month. And it's really raised your standards, and that's what it's supposed to do. You weren't conjunct with just normal Mars. You were conjunct with exalted in Capricorn Mars. You were conjunct with an exalted, an optimized Mars, the optimized, exalted masculine. And so you motherfucking right, your standards have raised. Add tax, raise your rates in the spring. It's important, like okay. And I'm telling you now, any discomfort that you have been feeling or are still currently feeling is because you're meant to elevate in some sort of way. And I don't mean it on the scale of like this superiority or inferiority thing. It's just like, when you know better, you fucking do better. And I feel like you're in a place where you're ready to do better. On March 28th, Venus in Aquarius is going to be conjuncting Saturn, meaning that they're coming together at the same degree in Aquarius. And it's time to get serious about the company that you keep. It's time to get serious about evaluating, are these people like really supportive of me? Are they siphoning my energy? Does this add value? Does this not add value? Do they add value? There is something about really, you're going to see the pieces of yourself that are holding you back, the thought processes that are holding you back, the ways that you could give back, the ways that you can really help create less restriction for other people or less limitations for other people. I feel like there's a lot of great ideas that are going to be coming in, and you've got to be really be ready to make room to make big moves. And you can't make big moves if you've got a lot of small thinking people around you who are keeping you in a position of being very small minded or not thinking as big as the divine wants you to. And I don't mean that in a dismissive way. Like, I don't mean to, jab at you in regards to that. It's just like, there is something about like, give yourself the space, the time, and opportunity to live up to your own expectations, you know? Okay. Restrictions in friends, community, and mindset revealed is what I wrote. Then on April 1st, we have the new moon in Aries, and it's important to plant seeds of the new you for this new year. This is the beginning of the new year. This is the real 2022. I don't know why I felt like getting rhythmic. Maybe you need drums. Maybe you learn how to play the drums. Maybe you're learning rhythm. Maybe you're learning music theory or instrumentation, things of that nature. I feel like your ruling planet is in Aquarius, and while it's in Aquarius until April 5th, it's a great time for you to really get abstract and for you to play, and you start thinking about how you can really innovate and improve the collective in ways that you haven't done before, in ways, and it's like, look to your community. You're gonna be able, there's gonna be success that comes in, illuminations that come in, a lot of ideas are coming into you. And I'm gonna do a separate video on the new moon in Aries, of course, y'all already know. But on April 5th, your ruling planet, it is now exalted. You finally get to like level up in that exaltation when Venus goes into Pisces on April 5th. And there's like these 4 weeks of it just being dreamy and lovey-dovey and yummy and possibly like prosperous in money, leveling up in your spirituality and your creativity and how you take care of yourself, how you wield your sovereignty, all of this shit. Like you really start to like, it feels like very much so Empress mode. Like you really, while Venus is in Aquarius, it feels like the Hierophant. Like you getting into that guru, like studying esoteric knowledge, you getting the facts of it, really acquiring the wisdom, the knowledge, the information, the anecdotal information, things of that nature. But in Aquarius, when Venus moves into Aquarius, I feel like you finally lean into Empress mode and embodying a new kind of Empress mode than you ever have before. The cards I'm seeing flash out at me are really yummy. On April 10th, Mercury goes into your sign in Taurus, along with the North Node and Uranus. And your mind can finally like slow down. Because while Mercury has been in Aries, it's very like chop, 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 you know, and I feel like now you can really like slow down and apply common sense a lot easier. There's a lot less pressure to express yourself. There's a lot less aggravation behind your words and your tone. So I feel like this is a great time for you to proceed, for you to move forward. And that's why I feel like this is a good time for you to start, like wait to launch things until, or if you're looking for great ideas, this is a great time for Mercury will bring you a lot of ideas, will bring you the language, will bring you the tools, even the technology. I feel like is coming in with Mercury and Uranus there. There is something about like giving yourself patience to really build this thing, build this dream, whatever it is that you're wanting to create, even if it's just like a new hobby. There is something about if you have like a big idea, I feel like after April 10th is a good time, like go through everything with a fine-tooth comb again before you launch it. If you have already launched something and you're already actively like working, I feel like there is this great new idea or like a side business or like it's almost like a different piece of the puzzle or something else, some sort of idea, something else comes in. We'll just say that. There may be someone with Gemini or Virgo placements also coming in. There could be things getting better or improving with the Geminis and the Virgos in your life. Then on April 16th, the day after my birthday, we have the full moon in Libra. And this is going to help you figure out, like, with these new people that are coming in, these new ideas that are coming in, Is the team making the dream work? And I'm of course going to do a separate video on that. Then lastly, on April 18th, Venus in Pisces will be sextiling Uranus in Taurus, and there is this unexpected help coming in, happy accidents, unexpected awakenings and understandings that I feel like are just going to be really, really positive and beneficial. Sextiles are great, and those are happening directly in your sign, so I just wanted to highlight those for you. Definitely go back, take notes on the dates if you would like, but either way, I want you to empty your lungs. Do your best to just open your mind's eye, clear your head. This is Aries season, clear your head, mind your horns. Whoo! The bull and the ram, make great friends, interesting companions and lovers. It's a lot of horns. Hydrate. And so, asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Mother Earth, Father God, Mother God, our benevolent ancestors. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Aries, season 2022, baby. Aries, season 2022. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Queen of Wands. So, first thing out to be clarified on the Selenite throne, Taurus, is your confidence. I do feel like you come into Aries season feeling, you've been chilling with the optimized Mars. You're showing up very attractive, very confident, very upbeat. Like I said, things are on the up and up. And I do feel like you are very much so rising up, remembering who you are. Your standards are raising. The Queen of Wands is also the only queen in the deck with her legs spread. So I do feel like you are wielding your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy very wisely. You're aware of it. It's active inside of you. I feel like you're really thinking forward. She is the visionary of the deck, an entrepreneur. So some of you are really thinking about ways to make money on your own. If you aren't thinking about it, you should be. I'll just say that. It's important for you to figure out how you can do something on your own, how you can really support yourself. I feel like also your spiritual gifts and your intuition have heightened in such a way that maybe you can start making business or making money off of it. But you can also, I feel like it's guiding you towards being really, really confident about whatever it is that you're pursuing, whichever direction it is that you're going. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements on your mind, or coming in, or really impacting you. There may be someone showing up as an authority, or as a boss, or someone that you may need to answer to in some sort of way coming in. There may be a new management at work, or a new coworker that's really fiery or passionate. But I feel like ultimately you are showing up very passionate. And the Three of Wands just came out, and then she's got a wand too, so that feels like the Four of Wands. And there is you are turning your back on the bullshit so you can have some fun. Yeah, and you see what's funny, that the Five of Swords reverse is kind of poking out here, but it didn't come out. I do feel like some of you have turned your back on a lot of shit. You've turned your back on, or there may have been people that have walked away, people that have hurt you, people that were Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck reversed. There may have been I feel like you're separating yourself from an old friend group, or who doesn't, what connections are no longer serving you. I feel like some of you have spent a lot of time recovering, and you're finally healed from some old wounds, healed from you're out of, or in you are out of, or are in a new phase of your recovery and a new phase of healing. And I feel like you really have gotten yourself out of survival mode, or you're finally aware of what has you there. Where did you learn these survival tactics from? Which parent did you watch behave this way? Where did you, all behavior is learned behavior. And so I feel like there is something about you learning where you figured this out from, and it's putting you in a position of being really, really confident. I feel like this feels fun. This feels like you know what you want going forward. You're confident about it. You're setting things in motion and pursuing them. I feel like it's important to make sure that you're consistent and you're consistent in about like your routine, that you are being passionate about. It's like your passion meets your practicality, or needs to meet your practicality. So allowing yourself to stay diligent about whatever it is that you're wanting to build. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But so far it's all wands. So I feel like you're really in touch with your spirit. And I feel like you're feeling really spirited. You're feeling really excited. You're ready to go forward. You're ready to turn your back. Some of you, I do feel like you've definitely healed some stuff healed some maybe sexual trauma, or healed or are reconnected to your sexual energy, reconnected to your passion, reconnected to your spirit, to your fire in a way that you haven't been in a long time. Aries season is going to do it to you for sure. Aries season is going to definitely bring back that fire, and the center of the reading is Ten of Pentacles. This is you really feeling stable. This is a new chapter in health. I feel like your sexual health, your physical health, your mental health is really improving. Some of you, I feel like whatever ships that you've set in motion, whatever it is you're launching or trying to build, it is lucrative, or at least stabilizing, or it's stable, and you can actually build upon this. You may actually be seeing some profit. There's a new chapter in family. I feel like there's a new chapter in your boundaries with your family. There may be somebody else outside of you that, with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that is like coming in, or you're building new relationships with the earth itself, with Mother Earth, with building new relationships with food, with how you fulfill yourself, how you satiate yourself, how you treat yourself. I feel like whatever business ideas that you have, it's really important to stop sleeping on yourself, because there's money that could be coming in. And I also feel like not only just money that can be coming in, once you start operating in your purpose, it's going to bring in opportunities to travel, opportunities to meet people that feel like family. You establishing a family. Maybe some of you, there's like a new baby coming in, or you're getting married, or there may be weddings, or like in-laws coming in, or you're going to visit them. I say you, but flip it. If it's not you, flip it. There is just, I feel like stability. In a brand new chapter in that stability, what that means to you, what wealth means to you, what success means to you. It's changed. Who are you at this point now? In 2022, April, this is the beginning of 2022, and who are you now, and what do you actually believe, and are your morals and ethics and values your morals and ethics and values? Have you finally like separated from your family, from like whatever hold maybe your family may have had on you? I feel like you're really getting out of that Hierophant mode where you've been evaluating like, am I being led by my moral compass? Are my judgments my judgments? And now going into this Empress mode, I feels very free. It feels very mature. And I feel like you guys have grown up in some sort of way. You're really hustling. You're really making your own money. I feel like you're feeling good, feeling proud, feeling active. The only advice I feel like is make sure that, well, some of you are already like, I think you're really in your physical body and you're moving, you're being physically active. So make sure that you stay, like, keep going to the gym. If you haven't started, every hour is a new opportunity, you know what I mean? So let yourself prioritize physical movement in your physical body more. I feel like it will absolutely pay off. It will make you feel so much more confident, and therefore you will exude these new standards energetically. You will exude this new, like, that value. It's something that just oozes off of you. People just can fucking tell. You know what I mean? You know. All right. I do feel like there are also maybe somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. But I'm going to say the fire sign, I feel like, is something or someone that you can really build with, or someone that really feels like family. There is something about maybe collaborating or starting a new friendship, starting a new chapter with this person, or these people, or with this project, or this idea. 6 of Wands. This is public success and recognition. But there's also definitely maybe a successful fire sign coming in, or a successful fire sign, or a fiery person, or a business owner, or an entrepreneur that's really like inspiring you. And I feel like you can, the ways that they're inspiring you, they're inspiring you because those traits are inside of you as well. And you can have that success and triumph as long as you do your part and really start listening to the divine and trusting in your originality, trusting in your gifts, and being confident enough to be seen, to be bare, to put yourself out there, to really let your freak flag fucking fly, and also to like let your fire just like soar. This proximity to Mars is going to ignite you. It's meant to burn up. I feel like all this, like all the access bullshit has just been burnt up in the proximity that you've had to this optimized fire. Mars being so close to you has definitely, it's like purified by fire, trial by fire. All right, final card, final message, and you passed the test. I feel like you have triumphed. You definitely are leveling up. Your standards have raised, and it shows. So I can't make this up. Final card is the Ace of Pentacles. Final card, final message for you. All these cards fell out, but the only one that turned over was the Ace of Pentacles. Damn, baby, damn. It's like that. It's like that. Then Death and the Knight of Swords are kind of both at the bottom of the deck, but both on white horses, both charging towards each other. And I feel like what happened is, like, I just heard you're going to learn today. Like, Death is like, you're going to learn today. There may have been someone with Scorpio placements that you went up against, or you tried to challenge, and it was just like, loving them or knowing them has really humbled you, or has really helped you. Maybe somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements has really like helped you. But there is something about, like, I feel like you've leveled up. You've really like graduated, or you have progressed in the realm of your mind and how you express yourself. Some of you have really learned lessons by fire, have really been like, it's like reborn. Like you've experienced this is your rebirth. But it was almost like you guys were burned to death. There may have been some profound lesson by someone with maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements. But I feel like Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius actually are like profoundly, and also like air signs. But I do feel like ultimately what's come up is this big leveling up in your mindset, in the way you communicate. You being more masterful with your thoughts has made you way more masterful with your words. And because, as I always say, life and death are in the power of the tongue. Looks like you done fucked around and started speaking some damn life into your situation. Good for you. I'm so proud of you guys. It feels like Congratulations. I think I had a slow clap in Aries too. It was just like people are like leveling up. I feel like for those of you who are watching this, it's just like there is something about like, yes, you are leveling up. This is going to be a juicy plunge. Be sure to check it out. Patreon.com/justjeverything is where the extendeds are. And they've been extra long-winded ever since Aquarius season, so you get your money's worth for sure. But okay, any final messages? I feel like the closer we get to your season, things are just exploding in your favor. You've got the North Node in your sign. You're being drawn towards your destiny. And with Mars there, like I'm saying, Mars is like in you, just being that close to Mars and this, and getting closer and closer to the sun, and having the sun in your sign is putting you in a position where it's just like it's like almost it feels like very like the phoenix, like raising, like there's this new version of you that's like risen from the ashes, that's risen from the flames. Impurities have been burned out, fear has been burned out, and I feel like it puts you in the position now where you can really turn your back on the bullshit, turn your back on the wounds, really focus on your stability. What is family to you? What is success? What is stability to you? You get to provide that for yourself and for yours, and you get to be and feel confident enough to really put yourself out there, to really market your, to market yourself, or to market this product, or you're like way more comfortable with putting your passion out and expressing yourself, and that is the mode, that is the motto, that is the move for you. You put yourself out there and the divine meets you halfway, and I feel like you're going to end up walking into it's like you get to like charge into your blessings. It's interesting, it just feels like the table is made before you, and that's what this feels like. You really like walk into a very beneficial situation. The closer you get to Taurus season, I feel like there's a very stable relationship, maybe with someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, or Sagittarius placements, but or this new business, new opportunity, new promotion. This could be a gift coming in, and either way you start to feel good, and you start to understand, like, you start to feel worthy of all the things that you are now receiving. And because you feel worthy of them, the divine's like, bet, I got this here. So let's dive in and see how it's going to manifest. I love you guys. You got this. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.